happy Halloween. Final score for the Broncos-Houston-Texans game will be
23-17 Denver Broncos. Two great defenses. Comes down to a touchdown or less. Broncos should be in control. I don't think it's going to feel as tight as a 6-point game, but it gets decided by a touchdown or less.
Scott?
Wow. 31-13.
Fun. Why?
You didn't say who.
What? Who?
No, I forgot. I'm going to go Denver, but I do think it's going to be interesting to see without Pat Surtain. They're getting wide receivers back. Let's see if they can open it up. But we'll get a chance to see how good this offensive line really is of Houston, right?
Yeah,
they're not very good.
They're not very good. Yeah, Tyler's right.
Giving up 15 sacks on the season.
Well, if you can get some sort of running game, and you're going to do it against a pretty good defense, and we saw it last week when they're running the football, Bo Nix is a 10 times better quarterback because of play action.
No dumb question. Which Denver Bronco wears the best Halloween outfit on the plane? Have we seen photos of that yet?
Not.
Yeah.
You think that's a thing?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do. I think that's the thing.
Or
Brandon McManus usually would win those sorts of things.
But they don't leave till tomorrow, and it ain't Halloween tomorrow.
Bo Nix dressed up as
Maverick.
No.
Well, he did.
That was last year.
Oh.
That was last year. This year he was Brad Pitt from the F1 movie.
Oh, you're watching the Insta photo, Instagram.
Yeah, I checked out the Halloween party.
Okay.
They had a Halloween party. D-Mac didn't freak out about it like he normally does, but they had a Halloween party.
Take your skirt off, D-Mac. There's nothing wrong with a Halloween party when a vacuum tube comes crashing down on your head. It's the greatest Halloween party in Broncos history, by the way. No doubt about it.
For sure.
Bro.
What's wrong with 1,000 people at the Gothic Theater from every sport imaginable where one of your backup quarterbacks is tripping on who knows what, getting smashed in the head with a vacuum tube? That was a good idea. Of course we're going to do that. Can you believe that was actually a thing? Can you guys really seriously believe that happened?
There you go. Look behind you.
Who we got there? Oh, all right. It's F1. Yeah, see, Bo thinks he's a really cool guy. So look at his costumes. Well, all right.
He's a big movie guy. That's what we're learning.
I guess so. We want to break down what people think of themselves. He dresses up as Maverick. And not Maverick, Iceman. Sorry. He dressed up as Iceman, and now he's dressing up as Brad Pitt from F1.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he thinks about himself right there. And by the way, Izzy Smoke. Little combo meal there. F1 land.
You got any other photos, Dan? Any of the other players?
I will look, but I have not been creeping on the Insta.
All right, let me ask you a dumb question here, as long as we're doing dumb questions about our quarterbacks. By the way, Peyton Manning dressed up as Elvis, the king. At the same Halloween party, Brock Osweiler was dressed up as a ballerina. Do you like, and does it mean anything about what you dress up as in terms of who you are for Halloween? Does it matter? Does it show you any reflection, Scott Tyler, into the soul? Like who you think you are and what you want to be?
Go ahead, Scott.
Only if you're a girl wearing nerdy or naughty nurse and naughty candy striper and naughty Catwoman and naughty I think that says a whole lot about who you is.
Oh, okay. Wow. Scott can Judgy McJudge a lot. Scott laying it down there.
Scott, I really enjoyed Boulder on Halloween. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Boulder was great for Halloween.
Yeah, that's why don't they just call those Halloween parties skanks and hoes?
Let it rip, son.
Catalina wine mixer, skanks and hoes, skanks and hoes. Wait,
All right.
Wasn't that the song?
It was close to that. Yeah, it was along those lines.
Bro.
Catalina wine mixer. It's the Catalina wine mixer. All right, well, whatever. Bo, that's who Bo thinks he is. He's freaking F1 guy, Brad Pitt, and he's Iceman. I'm fine.
Maybe he is.
I'm fine with it. I like it. I like having a quarterback.
Maybe he's on his way.
Hey, man, those are kick-ass guys right there, man.
Yeah, I used to dress up. It seems like in my day for Halloween, I'd be Otis from Mayberry from the Andy Griffith Show.
See, here's why. Bo's a cool guy, but he doesn't have much of a sense of humor. He really doesn't. He's not a funny guy, but he's a serious guy, and he's a cool dude and a good leader, and you don't have to have a great sense of humor to be a leader and a great quarterback, so who cares? It doesn't matter. But he doesn't have a sense of humor. He's not funny. Scott, you did that because you're funny. I mean, it's a funny idea. It's a funny thing.
Well, I was being funny there because Otis was the town drunk, so that's kind of who I was at most Halloween's parties.
Yeah, but Otis is also like a hayseed from Mayberry. I mean, you're kind of poking fun at yourself on that one, too.
Yeah.
I mean, you're having fun at your own expense. Tyler, you dressed up as a giant poop emoji a couple years ago.
I did, yeah.
You're having fun at your own expense.
People call me a piece of poop.
Well, there you go. You know.
Yeah. Well, again, now that goes back to your answer. That's probably what he was being told a lot in a situation he was in. And he said,
there was this one person that just kept telling me it over and over and over, and I just didn't believe the person. And then eventually I believed him.
Holy cow.
15 years.
We have a goal. Can we get to the replay? Or we have a goal in the Avs Golden Knights game. That is Natchez. How about that? Natchez with the new contract. Not on the power play. 5-on-5 pass. I think it was Kale. Throws it over to him on the slot. Buries it on a one-time. Oh, no. Yeah, one-timer. Look at that. Look at that one-timer from Macau.
41 seconds?
Is that 41 seconds? Was it really? Oh, my God. 41 seconds into the game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. 1-0 Avs. Well, technically 40 seconds. But, I mean, there you go. How about that for a start? How about that for Natchez to get the contract and get a goal 40 seconds into his deal? Or the announcement of his deal. You know what I'm saying, right?
How was that 40?
I don't know.
Can you do the math for me?
I
How did that add up to 40?
Is it,
Yeah, Tyler, you were right.
I'm just struggling. Like you corrected me like you were really like it was a little bit demeaning also. I'm just trying to figure out how you got to 40.
Yeah, D-Mac, what a dope. Shirk.
I mean, if I'm the idiot here.
No, I just read the thing on the screen. You're blaming whoever put up who put up the graphic.
Oh, I didn't even read. I was just looking at the clock.
I just looked at the graphic. I'm just like, I'm like Anchorman. I'm Ron Burgundy. 40 seconds? So,
bro.
So 1-0 Avs. So yeah, we didn't even have time to establish what we were gonna do. Like if we go into a power play and we'll see if Connor. Now, what were the words he was gonna say? It was PhD power play. What else was it? Testicles? What were the other ones? Testosterone.
And bro.
And bro. So, but
and/or.
Dan, do we have a highlight of the goal? Do we have that ready to go? Yeah, it's Happy Nevada Day, which is a celebration of
into the union, right?
yes, into the union. Yes. That's why they're playing this early. It's a state holiday. No banks, no schools, no nothing. Just hockey.
Bet the casinos are open.
I bet you the casinos are open. You think they're going to take a day off? All right, so we'll get back to that in a little bit. Okay, other thoughts about the Broncos, and we got Dan with Let's Football Go here in a second. What do you think the game? By the way, I had it 2016. I'm going to give the Broncos an extra field goal on that one. It sounds like I'm ripping you off. I just don't have. I guess theoretically you have 2 touchdowns by the Texans, and I only got 1. But I got it 23-16. I think it'll be something like that. I think it'll be in that neighborhood. And the only reason I say that is Houston just has not proved that they can finish in the red zone. That's it. Pretty simple. But they do have some weapons, and they have a decent quarterback. They might have a great defense. At least they do so far in terms of scoring. We'll see. We'll see if that defense can get to the Broncos' offensive line and an offense that does not allow sacks, or at least they haven't this year. They're number 1 in that department. Do you think they stay clean on that against this great defense?
I mean, stay clean. I don't know if they literally stay clean, but I think this Broncos offensive line has proved they're going to be a capable unit, and I would expect them to have another decent game.
Scott?
Well, Yeah, we will see. This will be a real test for him, and it's not going to be easy. I had someone tell me this past week, go back and watch the film, and Tyler might even attest this too. And he was watching the Cowboys, and he said that's almost a high school team the way they played that up. He said that offensive line has never had an easier task than what they had last week against the Dallas defensive line.
Yeah, I think it's pretty accurate. I mean, McGlinchey got beat on back-to-back plays, and he was really close to giving up a sack. Bowles got beat once. Those are really like the only 3 reps I could think of in the entire game that there was even a close call.
All right.
Hey, let me ask you guys this right here. No
Yeah.
Pat Surtain for a few weeks. But and Tyler, you said this a while ago, you get Dre Greenlaw back. Does that help the balance anymore? I know that obviously 2 completely different positions, but what is Greenlaw back and got to play, now got an extra week, and what is that going to do for the defense here in these next 3 weeks?
Well, I don't know. The good news is I don't think Dre Greenlaw will be limited in snap count or anything. He was limited to 20 plays in his first game back before he got suspended, but he's had an additional 2 weeks to rehab and recover and all that. So, I mean, this should be our first full go experience with Dre Greenlaw without any limits on him, I would imagine. I'll tell you this, Scott, Dre did not play a lot, but when he was in there, that dude was freaking thumping. I mean, he was hitting. It was like Talanoa Hufanga, but playing the inside linebacker position.